morning, my name's Maddie. Welcome back to Paralysed with Love, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. It is 6:30 on a Monday morning and today I'm getting a new feeding tube. About a week ago, I actually threw up my feeding tube, which was a great experience. And my local hospital that I go to were kind enough to be able to book me in today on the morning list. So that'll be really good to have that back in. I had a few days of fluids just with hospital in the home, which worked really well and was able to kind of keep me going, and I am so ready to have my tube back in. I feel like I was kind of neglecting it and feeling very frustrated for the last little bit, and this has definitely helped me realise, I suppose, the good that it does. So I'm ready to get it in. I'm wearing my Macca's jammies that I just got. I love them so much because if you can't eat it, you can wear it. So I'm loving them so much. I'm going to get changed and then I'll show you everything that I take in for a day surgery. See you soon. Okay, I'm dressed. I am just wearing like a pair of tights, a comfy top. I'm wearing a sports bra because hopefully then I can keep it on. It doesn't have any metal in it. And I will have to get an x-ray after I get my feeding tube to check on its placement. So it would be nice to be able to just keep that on. And hopefully I won't have to get into a gown and I can just wear this. That's my plan of attack. I've got no control over it, but it's my plan. I'm putting on my Macca's socks and sensing a theme here. Got this a couple years ago. I was in hospital and it was McHappy Day or something? Ronald McDonald Day. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, it raises money for children's cancer. And I got my sister and my brother-in-law to go to Macca's and get me some socks. But, you know, I'm raising money for children, so you're welcome. Okay, let's go through what I'm taking with me today. First thing is I'm going to take a backpack. The beds in the hospital that I'm going to have like a little storage tub thing underneath the bed. This will fit perfectly in it, and yeah, it's pretty much this size. I can carry everything that I want to, and that's what we want. So most importantly, I have my wallet, which has like my health cards, all that kind of stuff, and then I won't show you, but I've got a list of my meds, which I just give straight to my anaesthetist because it's so much easier than having to like spell out 78,000 meds, you know. So I do that. I also have a fresh syringe so that we can test the feeding tube as well. It says take all your meds, and I just find it easier because if anything happens and you have to stay overnight or anything, it's just easier to have them. Some of my meds are compounded, so they're not like easily accessible for the hospital. So then I can still take those meds and all of that kind of stuff. Next, a day procedure is a lot of waiting around, and so I've got some stuff to keep me occupied. This is my mum's like old iPad mini. She doesn't really use it anymore, and so when she's not, I use the Kindle app on here, and I have a Prime subscription, so I use that and read like whatever's free on there. And then I also have the book that I'm reading because just in case I don't have much mental capacity, I'm reading the Percy Jackson series. And this is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, series. And this is the second book, and so far pretty good. I think I'm like 70 pages in or something. No, I'm not 170. And I'm really enjoying it, and it's just like not much brain power is needed, so I've got that. Very important to have something to keep you occupied. I was going to take in some crochet because I'm learning to crochet from one of my friends. But I'm stressed because people around me won't know that I'm an absolute beginner. Like I've literally done it twice. So I have decided not to take in my crochet. And then next up, and one of them is actually charging. Here it is. I don't know if you can see that. If you have one, I think it's super handy to have like a portable phone charger. Both of mine are from the brand Snap Wireless, and I absolutely love them. This one has like if you're traveling, this connects to 3 different adapters that they've sent to use on like different continents and countries, and you can plug it in to charge or just use like a USB-C. You can either put your phone on it or use they've actually put some cords in there too. very handy. The other one is just like one that attaches to the back of your phone. And then I wear glasses, so I've got a glasses case with a cloth in it. Go team. Next pocket. Okay, in the front here we have my EpiPens. Important. Deodorant. You always feel rank when you come out of a surgery. I hate it, so I've got deodorant. Another glasses case. It's another door. You've seen that movie. You're the real deal. Very good movie. And we're going to swap that out because this one has a spray in it, which we love to see. Some tissues that are running very low. But yeah, so it's not much. You're not going to be there for ages, hopefully. You won't be there for very long. But it's handy to have everything. And especially something like a phone charger. Yes, you'll probably be able to find a charger. I have all my gastro stuff done at a public hospital, and the waiting room for day surgery has like a central column which has like a basket with lots of different phone cords on it. But like, how annoying that you have to put your phone away from you, and then, you know, so handy if you do have chargers to take a charger. And then yeah, definitely recommend taking like a book or something, because you will most likely be waiting around for a few hours, unless you're lucky enough to be very first on the list. And I think that I will be tapped on the end because I was a last minute addition. So I'm ready to wait. As far as shoes go, I like taking something that I can just take off easily, because you just be like getting to the bed, take them off, slip them into that little bag bucket thing that I was talking about that's under the bed. So I've got my clogs, my Birkenstocks, which are super comfy, and I can just wear my socks with them to keep my feet a bit warm, because it's not super warm here in Hobart. Something that I would really recommend doing at home is taking off all of your jewellery, even like earrings, nose rings, necklaces, rings, bracelets. I don't know if you have to take out your belly button ring. I don't know. I just take out all your piercings that you can, because you can't have any on when you're in surgery. So take them out when you're at home so you don't lose them, because that is my worst fear. I have also like done some skincare this morning. I've got my sunscreen on because it's right heaps of windows in the room that you have to wait. Yeah, just like made myself feel a little bit better. I still have about 20 minutes till we have to leave, so I'm gonna go downstairs and have a little read of old Percy Jackson. I'm back. All went well. There was a bit of stuff left in my tummy, so I just had to suck that out, and apparently it was like a bit hard to get in my nose, but that because of like the scarring from my last tube. I got in so quickly, like I literally was sitting down in like the first waiting room for like 5 minutes, and then maybe like an hour in the next stage, but it took us like 45 minutes to get a drip in, and I accidentally hit an artery one time. So after 6 attempts we finally got one. I think I was a bit dehydrated still, but they were all so nice and I felt like very cared for. And it's a smaller diameter tube because I didn't have the one that I had last time, and this is the closest. It's still weighted and like everything else that we needed, and it's long, so I can just go like this and I don't have to worry. I probably will still clip it maybe, but I also cannot, which is awesome. I've made myself an instant coffee and I'm gonna have one of those, watch a bit of Death in Paradise and just hang out. Like I said, I have to have a general anesthetic, which kind of knocks me out for the day, but I'm generally pretty good. So yeah, I feel very good to have it back in. I'm going to get my feeds up and running. Go team. I'm proud of myself. I really didn't want to go in. I just felt like exhausted. I think I've just had so many hospital trips and procedures and appointments over the last few years that I just can't be bothered anymore. But I went and everyone was super nice and it's done. It's like 11:15, so it was done in like 3 hours. I was in and out. I'm going to get my normal tape now and fix it all up. Good morning, it's the next day. I had such a good sleep. I think I was just so wiped out. I had like a 3-hour nap when I got home, and then we had a family dinner, and then I had just such good sleep. I got to sleep really quickly and then I had a really good sleep, so that's great. My tube is running really well. I ran it overnight. I actually went to the gym this morning. I feel really good. The anesthetic, I didn't even get a rash. Like I normally get at least a small rash, sometimes like a full body rash. I didn't get anything. The anaesthetist was so nice. The whole anesthetic team was so nice. And I'm also on a new medication for my mastocytosis, which is like an allergy based disease, and it's obviously helping, so that's really cool. I was worried that my tube wasn't gonna work because we didn't do an x-ray. Normally we would have done an x-ray to check the placement, but we didn't do an x-ray because they like used a machine and they were really confident that it was in the right place. It's flushing, it's a lady. Yeah, so it's flushing and running really well. I've got quite a lot of abdo pain this morning. I have one appointment. I'm about to go see my psychiatrist, who I haven't seen in a while, so that's good. And then I'll head home and just have a restful day. I think my biggest tip around having like any sort of day surgery, or surgery full stop, but a day surgery, like a smaller one, is to really hydrate yourself as much as you can around it. So before, if you can hydrate, which I couldn't, really hydrate yourself the day before. It's a lot easier to get a cannula in as well. And then hydrate yourself post-op, and then like the day after and stuff, really try to keep hydrated because it will help you feel a lot better. Anyway, today was just a short video. I thought I'd bring you along for something different. I'd love to hear what you'd like to see next. If there's any topics that you'd like to discuss or anything like that, please comment them down below. And if you liked today's video, then please give it a big thumbs up and click subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, and don't forget, life is tough, but so are we. See ya.